Thank you for joining me on Nibble Time Snack Review. Most of the time, we just go ahead and we review foods, we give facts about the foods, but today, we have another mystery on our hands. If you've watched the Cheetos episode, you know that Chester Cheetah potentially could be wanted for taking out a previous mascot, an unnamed rat that was the Cheetos mascot prior to him. We have another one of those cases today on what we're reviewing. When I say the taste you can see, it probably brings up images of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And if you're as old as I am, having those images of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the deliciousness, the old cartoons back in the 90s. Let's revisit 1990 for a moment. There were three mascots. Chefs Wendell, Bob, and Kello. All of a sudden, we advance forward 1 year from 1990 to 1991. And you know what's missing? Chefs Bob and Chef Kello. They're no longer to be found, nowhere to be seen. What happened to them? Some speculate that Chef Wendell is the one who, in a fit of rage over the fact that Bob and Kello were younger and slender, took them to the Cinnamon Swirl River and drowned them. Which could explain how later Chef Wendell was replaced by a talking Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Perhaps one of the spirits of Kello or Bob came back, took the rightful spots. I don't know. Only time will tell in this mystery. You'll have to make a judgment call on your side. I, for one, can only tell you the facts that there were three and two went missing completely. If you haven't guessed, we are going to be reviewing Cinnamon Toast Crunch popcorn and Cinnadust glaze. But that's not all. 1956, Sonny the Cuckoo Bird was introduced. He would always be like, munchy, crunchy, chocolatey, Cocoa Pops. Very crazy, very insane. Hardly changed until the 1990s, when he started wearing extreme clothes and riding a skateboard. Perhaps he was going through a crisis. Perhaps Chef Wendell exploited this, and Sonny the Cuckoo Bird may have helped take out Bob and Kello. But that's probably not true. Sonny has always been a stand-up mascot. Chef Wendell, on the other hand, I don't know. So, if you haven't guessed, we're going to be doing Cocoa Puffs popcorn with cocoa glaze as well. I will need to know if you think if Chef Wendell did anything. Was Sonny involved at all? Or are these just two products that happen to be sitting next to each other on a shelf that were purchased and brought to me to review? Don't know. I don't know. All right, we're gonna start with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch with Chef Wendell's blood hands. Smells like caramel popcorn. So I've got a couple here. It's very much like caramel popcorn. It's like missing that cinnamon flavoring. And if you dig down, I see one that's like a really dark color. Maybe more like that. But it's very much caramely, caramel popcorn. It's good. I mean, but if you like caramel popcorn, you're gonna like it. All right, Cocoa Puffs. Off tangent for a moment. I thoroughly like Cocoa Puffs. Like, I'm a big chocolate and sweets type of person, and Cocoa Puffs, just that hits the spot for me. Sunny was a good part of my childhood. All right. See there, we've got a nice piece. Go ahead and give this a shot. So with this one, it gets that initial just completely caramel popcorn flavor. And I think it's the glaze that they're using that gives it that just that caramely flavor. But it has a chocolate aftertaste to it, which is a nice little finish for it. You know, I was a little disappointed that the Cinnamon Toast Crunch wasn't a little bit more cinnamony. Could be just further down. Maybe it's in there still. This one, it's more of that cocoa finish as opposed to that pop right off the bat. So let's go ahead and review. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Popcorn Cinnadust Glaze. It's caramel popcorn. Caramel popcorn's good. 76. Cocoa Puffs with popcorn. Cocoa Puffs popcorn, not the regular ones. With cocoa glaze. Very much caramel popcorn. It's the chocolatey aftertaste. Very good. It's a 76. You know, they're pretty good. If you're a big fan of either one of them, pick it up. It's a nice little novel idea. You might like it. For me, it's kind of more of like an average snack. Not something that I would be like rushing out to purchase again. So that's Nibble Time Snack Review. Do let me know in the comments below about Chef Wendell, Chef Bob, Chef Kello. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Bob or Kello, please, please, please let me know so that way we can continue this search for justice. Thank you.